How to get a software development job. Software developers are in high demand currently, and that demand is projected to increase in the near future. If you enjoy working with computers, math, and have a good understanding of what users of software need, you might find work as a software developer enjoyable. There are many ways to get started finding work as a software developer, and learning some of them can help make your job search a success. Part 1: Obtaining necessary education and skills. 1. Discover more about the position. Before you pursue a career in software development, it can be helpful to learn the details about the position. Knowing more about your future as a software developer will help you to better plan your path to obtaining the position and help you determine if it's a good fit for you. On average, software developers earn around $90,000 annually. There is a large demand for software developers, and the position is expected to grow up to 22% by 2022. Software developers build computer programs that either run applications or build the applications themselves. 2. Select a technical focus. Although having a well-rounded skill set and education will help you to obtain a position as a software engineer, choosing some specific skills to focus on can be a good idea. By building strong skills in a few areas, you will be able to find a position that best suits your own career interests in software development. Think about what kinds of software you want to develop and learn skills applicable to them. For example, you may want to focus on game development, app development, website development, or software development. Pick a programming language that you enjoy and want to learn more about. 3. Find a school. Although it is possible to be self-taught and still find employment as a software developer, attending classes can be a good way to obtain the skills and education required for the position. Search for a college, university, or other course that has a program suited to your interests in the field of software development. Most software developers begin working after obtaining their bachelor's degree. Both computer science and software engineering can be good choices when selecting a major. Although demonstrable skills can be enough to get a job, having an education in addition to those skills will help. 4. Supplement your education and skills. Branching out from your main areas of study can be a good way to broaden your understanding of the field and gain additional skills. Being well-rounded and informed will make you more appealing to potential employers. Study topics that you find interesting that lie outside your course material. Don't stop learning. Technology develops and changes quickly, and your knowledge and skills will have to reflect this. Expanding your skill set will make you more appealing to employers. 5. Get as much experience as possible. Beyond learning the ideas and concepts behind being a software developer, you will want to get as much hands-on practice as you can. By actually implementing what you have been learning, you will continue the learning process and build some examples that you can share with potential employers. Building and developing your own projects will let you practice your skills. Having software that you have developed can be a great addition to your resume. Work on open source projects or offer some projects for free to build a portfolio. Part 2: Preparing your resume. 1. Include your contact information. The point of your resume will be to allow your potential employer to evaluate your skills and contact you for an interview. All parts of the resume are important, but without your contact information, you will not be able to be contacted even if your skills are outstanding. Include the following information about yourself at the top of your resume: your full name, your address, phone numbers, an email address. Personal websites that highlight your previous and relevant work. 2. Prepare a detailed list of your education, training, and skills. Part of any good resume is to outline your skills and education. This should be a clear and detailed list of your qualifications for the position, which will demonstrate the assets you are offering to bring to the employer if hired. Include the following information regarding your education: the full name of any institutions you attended. Include the address of those institutions. When you graduated and what degree you earned. Additional minors or majors, including your GPA, can demonstrate your academic achievements. 3. Make a section to show your past employment. Listing your past employers is a requirement for most resumes. In listing who you worked for last, you demonstrate what you have already accomplished professionally and what duties you performed in those roles. Review the following details that you should include for your past employers. Full name of the employer. The date you were hired and the date you left. Where that employer was located. Focus on your roles and responsibilities with that employer. 4. Consider including hobbies. After you have detailed your professional skills and qualifications, you can also include relevant hobbies. These hobbies should demonstrate your skill and passion for software development even further. Only include your hobbies if you have enough space to do so, as this section is optional on your resume. Only include hobbies relevant to the position you are applying for. For example, you might program and develop games for the Android platform as a hobby. Another example would be any community events you organized that might demonstrate leadership. Include your hobbies only if you have room on your resume to do so. 5. Keep your resume the right length. Employers are likely to receive a large amount of resumes that they will need to read through quickly. If your resume is too long or short, this can automatically cause you to be rejected for the position. Strive to keep your resume at the appropriate length for the position you are applying for. Many employers require your resume to be only 1 page in length. If you are seeking work fresh out of college, then a 1-page resume is likely acceptable. Longer resumes will be required only if you have the relevant work experience to match. Part 3. Searching for a position. 1. Look locally. If you don't plan on relocation, you can check locally for any software development jobs that might have become available. These positions might be found in local publications such as newspapers or online by searching for jobs in your area. Local publications will often have sections for employers to list open positions. If there is a company or employer nearby, you might try inquiring directly or leaving your resume with them. 2. Search for openings with specific companies. You may have a specific company in mind that you have always wanted to work for. If this is the case, you will want to inquire directly with that company to see if they have any software development positions currently open. Check online or contact via email or phone to learn if your desired company is hiring. Many companies offer information about available positions directly on their website. Always follow the instructions that the company lists when submitting your resume or application. 3. Browse major job and career websites. There are many large sites that employers and employees can make use of to find work or to offer it. Signing up for these sites will allow you to easily submit your resume and apply to any open software development positions that you might find. Websites like http://www.indeed.com or http://www.monster.com are good places to post your resume and search for software development positions. Certain sites, such as https://www.linkedin.com, allow you to create professional profile, resume, and let you network with other professionals to look for software development opportunities. Part 4. Interviewing well. 1. Think of questions to ask. Although you will likely be the one answering most of the questions during your interview, it is good practice to come prepared with questions of your own. Asking questions can show your interest, attention to detail, and seriousness in regards to the interview and the position you are seeking. Try to have at least 2 or 3 thoughtful questions to ask. If a question was answered during the course of the interview, you can state this to demonstrate that you had prepared the question. An example would be to ask about the company's unique strengths or how they would describe an ideal employee. Don't ask about salary. 2. Research the employer. Don't forget that the interview process goes 2 ways. While you are being evaluated by the employer, you should also be evaluating the company. Doing some research about the company will help you appear knowledgeable, interested, and informed during the interview, as well as let you decide if the employer is one you want to work for. Spend some time looking into the history of the company. Inquire about the company's potential and future plans. Read up on company policy and mission statements. 3. Practice your interview. Interviews can be high-stress situations. Practicing the interview before you enter into it can help you feel confident and remove some of the stress that can come with the process. Practice what you want to say during your interview, how you want to present yourself, and key concepts you want to focus on in order to do your best and relax when interviewing. Mock interview services are often available. These will test, evaluate, and allow you to improve your interviewing skills. You can try practicing with a friend or family member. Forming and practicing what you want to say can make it easier to repeat during the interview. Think about the key aspects of your skills and personality that you want to convey. 4. Arrive early. Part of interviewing well is arriving to it early. The time you arrive will demonstrate your punctuality and your ability to follow a schedule. Always plan your trip to the interview and make sure you allow yourself enough time to arrive early. Arriving late will likely cause you to no longer be considered for the position. Arriving too early can send the wrong message and may hurt your chances. Arriving about 5 to 10 minutes early will allow you time to collect your thoughts and will make a good impression. Planning your route out ahead will help you arrive right when you intend to. Tips. Practice your skills by building demonstrable apps or projects. Many employers will be more impressed by your skills and experience rather than high-level education. Make sure your resume is up to date and complete. Practice your interview and think about how you want to represent yourself during it.